This is a historically huge crash for the price of gold. If you take a peek at it, you'll see that gold from its highs are right now down 5%, wicking as far as almost 7% to the downside. One of the largest crashes we have seen in over a decade from gold. And one thing we've been talking about in regards to crypto is if Bitcoin, if gold can crash, if gold can start to fall, money might start to flow into Bitcoin. And that is exactly what we see happening today. Looking at the daily candles for BTC from the low of this candle to where we're at right now, Bitcoin is up almost 6%. Actually, let's get specific here. Bitcoin from the low of this wick is currently up 5.6%, while gold is actually down a very precise 5.56%. So gold crashes 5%, Bitcoin rises 5%. Does this make sense? Well, we've explored something on this channel, and a lot of people were talking about this on X. Gold had a top in 2020. And when gold topped in 2020, what we saw was Bitcoin bottom and start to rally. Bitcoin went all the way from about $10,000 all the way to 50,000, 60,000, really took a new high on our 2021 peak. And then you're looking at gold in 2025, it's been rallying. People have been speculating that if gold can crash, we talked about this as well, if gold can crash, then we might see Bitcoin start to rally again. And it was down at 106 at the time that people were talking about this. It went down to 103 even with a wick, and gold is topping out and Bitcoin is falling. Why is all this happening? Well, somebody asked me the other day after I was talking about the fact that Elon Musk pumped the Floki meme coin the other day because he tweeted about Floki. Somebody that follows our channel asked me a very good question. Okay, Kip, really want to hear your thoughts on alt season. Is it happening or is it not happening? Now, let me remind you guys that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give you financial advice. And so you need to do your own research, but these are my genuine thoughts that I put out 17 hours ago before we had this gold crash start, before this Bitcoin pump. I said, quote, government shutdown needs to end, gold needs to crash, Bitcoin needs to pump, and it all needs to happen fast. And while we don't right now have the government shutdown ending yet, there is increased optimism that the government shutdown will be ending soon. Gold did crash quickly, and Bitcoin has pumped rapidly, and Ethereum also has started to mount a recovery at this $4,000 level of support, which yesterday I was discussing is a very critical level. In order to get an altcoin season, in order to get a full-fledged crypto bull market pump, not just for Bitcoin, but for altcoins, you need Bitcoin to surge. You need Ethereum to take a high above $5,000 in a decisive way. And we need to see our crypto total market cap, excluding top 10, take new highs and get the renewed optimism and hope back. With the Fed rate cuts coming later this year, that is a very bullish thing. What we also have going on is the Fed came out and actually discussed what they're going to be doing regarding crypto today. And so we had the Fed give a little bit of a speech on crypto. And in this discussion, what they ended up talking about was a new concept, this new payment accounts. The Federal Reserve is studying a new payment account model that would give fintech and crypto firms limited access to Fed payment rails without full banking privileges. The government is making exceptions for the crypto industry so that we continue to innovate on this industry and grow this industry and become the leader of the crypto industry across the globe. That's what the government's trying to do. Now, it's funny I'm saying the Federal Reserve is the government. Technically, the Federal Reserve is actually part private, part government. It's kind of complicated. But there's a few things going on right now with the Fed that are bullish. One, payment accounts for crypto and fintech firms, which is bullish for crypto. Two, Fed rate cuts. So with these Fed rate cuts coming, and there's very, very high chance that we're going to have Fed rate cuts coming with a renewed optimism for accessibility for the crypto industry to have access to the Fed payment rails without having to actually get full banking privileges. They're making exceptions for this industry. With gold crashing right now and gold coming down and still falling lower today, Bitcoin's climbing. We needed Bitcoin to break through this blue trend line. We were finding a lot of resistance at the $111,000, $112,000 price level. Well, when gold crashed today, we broke right back through, and this brought Bitcoin back up into a range where if this daily candle can close above this range, we might be able to actually revisit our highs and possibly see new all-time highs. Now, what I've been doing is I've been trading this market. Now, I am currently in a Solana long. I entered this long late. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set a little stop loss in to say, let's set the stop loss at 190. So setting my stop loss in case this pump subsides. I don't want to be on the losing end of this trade. What happened today was a lot of shorts got liquidated, and I was not in a short or a long as of this morning. I had some trades that got stopped out. Now I'm trading on BTCC. If you guys want to trade over on BTCC, there is a link in the description of this video for you guys to sign up using our affiliate link down below. There is a 10% deposit bonus available on BTCC with up to 500x leverage available for folks over there. So you can see all the details of the first time deposit bonus here. All signups can unlock community rewards and there are extra bonuses. And so really easy to sign up. All you need is an email address. If you're trading the volatilities market, here's something to think about, guys. Right now, October is still down 4%. Our average October is typically green about 20%. We're usually seeing about a 20% gain on average for Bitcoin in October. Are we about to get that October turnaround because gold is crashing, Fed rate cuts are coming, the government shutdown might be about to end? We see the Fed payment rails giving access to the crypto and fintech industry. Are we about to go into this full-fledged bull market? Remember, too, if the government shutdown ends, that means that the SEC can likely approve some of these crypto ETFs going into November. Some people want to call it Moonvember. Are we going to go to the moon and have a 46% average gain for Bitcoin and a huge altcoin pump in November? Well, there is renewed optimism today as the price of Bitcoin is going up because of the gold crash, something that I, again, discussed on X just the other day. And so if you're not following my X account, you should. CryptoKip tweets over on X. But every single day, we're going to continue to do content on this channel. Right now, the crypto report has, what do we have? 51.2 thousand subscribers. 50% of you are not subscribers if you're watching this video. So statistically, I know that. And what does subscribing mean? Well, it means that you get to watch more of our content and YouTube recommends our content to you. So subscribe if you haven't done so already. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Nice pump for the crypto industry today. We got a couple double-digit gainers today. Still waiting on a full-fledged altcoin boom. But as long as gold keeps coming down, there is a chance that Bitcoin could continue to rally here. Don't be surprised if there's a little bit of a cool-off period. Nothing goes straight up. But we might be able to generally continue this momentum into the rest of October, into November, and get that bull market peak like we've all been hoping and waiting for. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm trading this market. I'm taking advantage of the volatility. So check out the trading links in the description down below if you guys want to take advantage of the volatility. Smash like, subscribe to the channel. 2 videos here if you want to check them out. I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Peace.